Chosen One. The hero called Link. The time has come. You are now ready to test the limits of your courage. At the place where you reunited with the Master Sword, the sacred Korok Forest. Go there and heed the great Deku Tree's words. Do so, and a glorious trial will be bestowed upon you. EX Trial of the Sword. And with that, hello everyone, this is Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel here, finally making a glorious return to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It has been quite some time after getting 2 Let's Plays out of the way, pretty much. Hopefully, it will have been worth the wait. And as you see here, I purposely waited, so that way I could show that off real quick. Anyway, so last time we took on Dinral and got the stuff we needed. But after that, I did say we were going to go to Death Mountain next. I do mean that. That is the next location I'm going to go to in order to appease a Divine Beast. I am going after Vadodania next. However, given how things have been in Canada lately, with the fact that there have been a lot of forest fires in British Columbia, I think it'd be in bad taste to go into an area that's fraught with fire. So, for now, I'm actually recording this on the 8th of July, just because I'm bored and I kind of need something to take my mind off all this. I am going to withhold going to Death Mountain for a few more videos. Then, I will go straight there. But anyway, let's show off some of the stuff I have. You will notice, in particular, I have some pretty powerful weapons. Like this. And this. And this. And this. And these. So, you probably know what I've been doing. I have been doing a lot of Lionel hunting. Well, not only that, I've been doing a lot of Guardian hunting as well. I mean, like, I can do a lot to those Guardians now. But, anyway, I also did get a couple other things as well. One, I finally got the Twilight Bow after, like, 5 million soft resets. Unfortunately, I got one with an attack up boost rather than a durability value up. I'd rather that because the Twilight Bow, aside from being pretty powerful, it's like one of the best utility bows you can get because of its near unlimited range. And the fact that it doesn't use up your arrows. If you need specific arrows, though, you need to change off. And I got the Ancient Bow. I really like the Ancient Bow because this is the only legit bow with the longest range. And by legit bow, I mean stuff that you don't get through special means. Pretty much. What was that? I saw a sparkle back here. Oh, wait, that's from the sledgehammer out there. But yeah, other than that, I've been doing a lot of Lionel hunting, a lot of Guardian grinding, and generally just bumming around, looking at stuff, marking a few places where there were Koroks, a couple places where there might be some shrines that I want to look into. This is for a side quest I kind of want to do at some point, that's why I have that pin there. However, I have actually purposely stayed away from new locations like stables and that. Other shrines, pretty much. Like, I have not gone near them, so they are not marked on the map. And generally, any sort of actual progress stuff, period. Except for gathering materials for side quests and that. That I have done. But other than that, I've also been bumming around and over here is a talus that I frequent. I actually did the thing. I got to do the thing where you can actually get the Guardian and the Talus to fight each other. I still can't believe you can actually do that. It's hilarious. But anyway, other than that, yeah, not too much I've really done, aside from material grinding. And, you know, getting a lot of good stuff. I kept the Mighty Lionel bow because I wanted to at least show off that I've gotten the Mighty Lionel stuff. I did have a Mighty Lionel sword at one point, but it probably broke because, you know, I kept fighting them. I also did buy the soldier set from the Hot Snow shop because, might as well. I haven't upgraded it, though. I might do a few upgrades, before I go to Death Mountain. One thing I want to do before I go to Death Mountain, though, is I want to actually take care of the final fairy fountain. With that, I need 10,000 rupees. Another thing you'll see in the top right. The Lionel hunting was why I have so many rupees. It's because Lionel guts, you put those in the potions themselves are really pathetic, but they sell for so much. And it is glorious. And that's kind of one of the main reasons why I wanted to just bum around and do stuff. Anyway, one more thing before I move on. Because I have been taking a while to do the whole explanation thing. As of now, I have the Skyward Sword Link amiibo. What that does is similar to the, it's kind of similar to the Ganondorf amiibo, but it also has the benefits that you would get with the Rider Link amiibo, which would be getting swords, shields, and such. And I get the trousers. I get the freaking trousers. The pants. That basically look very similar. Not to the trousers of Twilight, but to the Hylian trousers. Very similar. Trousers of Twilight, though, Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put this on just for the heck of it. I did upgrade this, though, because it's pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing for the level 2 set. Like, you need topazes and you need star fragments. You just need a couple more topazes. So believe me, grinding for those was tough. But other than that, because I have them upgraded, my Master Sword Beam does more damage. Plus, you know, I still love the design for the Twilight Princess. It's still one of my favorite designs, even if it does beat out the... Yeah, even if it does beat out the Skyward Sword one. I love Skyward Sword so much, though, guys. You know how much I love it, right? I really should not be using that. It's a DLC weapon, and this thing has lasted me for quite a while. I have used it a couple times against Lionels. Alright, let's get this out, because I like this thing. So, we've got a lot that we can do. And I know I've been wasting quite a bit of time. There's a couple things I wouldn't mind getting from going to Hyrule Field. But I also might want to just bum around and do a couple other things as well. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out what to do because I kind of just want to steer clear of Death Mountain for a bit. Just until the whole fire thing dies down. You know what? I'm going to take care of what we need to do here at the Outpost Ruins first. So I will see you when I fly down there. I haven't said this in a long time, but beam me up, Zelda. You know, I'll be honest. I've also been playing a little bit of the Master Mode as well. I'm glad that it has, like, it's basically, it's got its own menu, its own save files, even though it's only got one autosave file. That's irrelevant, though, because, you know, I'm kind of not recording off it. But, anywho, you come over here. It is nighttime, though, so I'm going to get jumped. Or maybe not. Anyway, this shows up. I don't think this was here before. I don't know. Was this book always here? First page. I hid the 8 priceless relics I stole from Hyrule Castle in treasure chest. I shall write down their locations. Misko. Who is Misko? I would like to know who this Misko person is. But anyway, this details the location of all 8 kind of armors that you can find. pretty much. So, not all 8, technically, because, the Korok mask, yeah, I need to get my thoughts together. There's 9 of them, pretty much. Korok mask is not counted in this one because there is another journal somewhere else where we can find that one. The ancient mask lies at the ruins where soldiers gather. From there, the waters of Lake Kolomo are visible. Next page. The green garments of the man who wished to be a fairy are hidden in the ruins of Hyrule Field. Apparently, people are creeped out by that. I would kind of be too, but, it's more or less silly than, it's about as silly as, say, the Wind Waker outfit. Speaking of, the next DLC gets the shirt. The shirt that Link wears in the start of Wind Waker. Anyway, find these places at the ruins where trade flourished, at the ruins where sinners were imprisoned, and at the village ruins next to the farmland where many people once gathered. Next page. The Princess of Twilight, whose stories are handed down alongside those of the hero of Twilight. Her helmet can be found in the temple ruins soaked in the waters of Regencia River. Armor worn by fierce phantoms, feared even by heroes. Oh, that does not bring up good memories. Is hidden in the ruins of Hyrule Field. Find these pieces at a battleground where brave soldiers tested their skill, at ceremonial grounds where royal guards are honored, and at the ruins where the soldiers of Hyrule gathered. EX is all that's written on the last page. What could it mean? Yeah, I'm out of there! So, they're talking about here for one of them. Here for another. I'm probably gonna go here. This is where you can get one of the, phantom things. I'm assuming here is where you can get another one of those things. Maybe here, I don't know. I know, the Fused Shadow is there. There was a I'm guessing around here? And maybe somewhere around here. I don't know, though. I haven't found all of them yet. I've actually been looking in Master Mode. But anyway, I'm gonna get the masks first. I'm at least gonna go for those. And thankfully, I know where they are. I'm gonna start with Lake Kolomo. Because, you know, I can get that one out of the way because it's close by. Plus, I kind of want to get away from these guys, so... See ya, suckers! Of course I ran into this guy. Anyway, I'm not staying here for too long. Okay, question. Did he just do the thing where you, run your finger over your lips and... It's like... Did he seriously do that? I don't know. Anyway, it's right here. So most of these treasure chests you're gonna notice look kind of grayed out. You can see the EX on them, though, if you look real closely, and... There you go. I think I've still yet to find the third one back at the Great Plateau. Anyway, Majora's Mask. So you can grab this, put it on, and most enemies will actually ignore you. Or, well, they won't ignore you, they just won't attack because they think you're a monster. Except these guys, though. It doesn't work with all enemies. Some, however, are pretty wise to it. Oh, you guys suck. Come on, guys! Wanna go? You wanna go? That's what I thought! I've gotta do something with all those key swings. But anyway, Majora's Mask. The enemies that you can fool, all of them will be fooled by this mask. That includes Lionels. In fact, they'll stare at you, but they won't get wise to you, and they will just let you by. Other enemies, they just check you out, and then they think, you're cool. You're cool. I like you. Okay. There are 2 Koroks I could get here, but you know what? I actually just want to quickly get over here to the Regencia River, take care of this, and go from there. If I unlock the shrine around here, though, I actually could have had a quicker shortcut. But that's fine. I can just go here and dodge Guardians. So I'll see you over there. Man, I miss having stamina like this. Like I said, I've been playing Master Mode a bit. And with Master Mode, well, it's like starting over, but you know, it's like the Hero Mode, but in different ways. In fact, for like the very start of the game, it's pretty much stealth. You have to pretty much be stealthy enough. And you know what the stupid thing is that they did for Master Mode? There is a white-maned Lionel right smack in the middle of the Great Plateau. Like here, I'll quickly just go over, like I'll run over here. Right around here. Right around here, between Rome's hut and the Eastern Abbey. There's a freaking white-maned Lionel just wandering around there. Whose bright idea was that? Thought there was treasure there for a second, but I need to remember, the treasure I'm looking for is actually something, well, something I do kind of like that they added in here. Not really much use, but, you know, it's still pretty useful. Not as useful as Majora's Mask, though. Majora's Mask, when you get it early in Master Mode, really helps. Because, you know, enemies leave you alone for the most part. Most of them. Anyway, let's get this. Midna's Helmet, aka the Fused Shadow. I wish they actually used that name. Because that's technically what it is. A helmet much like the one Midna wore when she fought alongside the hero Twilight. If sold, this rare find can't be replaced. And no, I will not be selling any of them. I don't sell my armors, except for the old shirt. Except for the old shirt and old trousers. I only sold those because, honestly, those were just starting things. And those guys are not going to bother with me because I am wearing this. This very creepy thing. That if I wanted to, I could bring the moon down on Hyrule Castle right now, destroy Calamity Ganon, and probably the entire world in the process. Okay, that's a bad idea. Okay, so I got the masks. I'm all good. I'm not going to end it off here, though. Next up. And this is something I want to take care of. We're going to head here next. Because there is a rumor mill thing. And there's another thing I want to get out of the way. So I will see you here at the South Akala Stable. We're going to get probably the most useful thing next. Oh yeah, fun fact. In Master Mode, Guardians are smart. They actually know when to delay their shots because they catch on that you can deflect their shots. They know that you can deflect their only attack. So, be careful when you're Guardian grinding in Master Mode. Anyway, I actually came here, well, I didn't come here right away. I went to the, shrine near the Wagokata Shrine. Yeah, the, Riverside Stable. I went here because Beetle sells the one thing that I needed to complete this quest that I never could find. He sells electric bugs there. Hey. Including what I needed. The electric darner. I could not find that thing anywhere when I was bumming around trying to find materials in that. I could not find one anywhere. And I ran across it while I was running around in Master Mode. So Master Mode to me is more of a blessing than people make it out to be. I know it may fall a bit short of hard difficulty standards. Especially when you start getting better weapons and all that. But it's not like everything... It's not like it's just the enemies are upscaled now. I mean, the health regen, my god, it is real annoying. And it's percentage based. So enemies with high amounts of health can regenerate enough that would, like, how would I put it? Say you're fighting a really strong enemy. When their health starts regenerating, that's gonna be like, you have to add a couple more hits than what you would normally use on that particular enemy just to kill them. That's gonna make both Guardian and Lionel fighting very hard. Especially when we get to the gold ones. Anyway, she gives you a silver rupee after completing this. This isn't why I came here, but I figured I'd get this out of the way now. But now for the real reason why I'm here. And hopefully I have time for this. Super Rumor Mill EX Volume 2. The first one would probably be at the Woodland Stable for the Korok Mask. This, however, the Dream of Teleportation, which I already have because of the Sheikah Slate. But, this is for the Travel Medallion. It is in the Labyrinth in Northeast Akala. I wanted to put that one off for a while, and I almost might actually. Just because of what you have to do in order to get to it. But generally the idea is, you go up to the Ancient Tech Lab, jump off, paraglide over here, and then you have to complete this labyrinth. And there are 3 of them throughout Hyrule. There's one up here, around here somewhere. And the last one is down here, which you can't really access. Well, you probably can, but you're taking a very big risk if you're gonna go after this labyrinth before you take on Vanaboris. I don't know myself, cause I just don't know. Now that I think about it, maybe I should just get the Ancient Tech Lab stuff out of the way. Maybe do a little more rupee grinding, and then we'll deal with what I want to do. So let's just take care of the Ancient Tech Lab first. So, now that we are back, let's see about some of that other ancient stuff that I've been wanting to get. Mainly the armors. I wouldn't mind at the very least getting those. And I can't afford it. Takes a lot of rupees, but I can't afford it. Eat familiar name missing. Insert materials and rupees. Receive ancient equipment in exchange. Good thing I still remember that voice. But yeah, I have been doing a lot of Guardian grinding so I could get a lot of ancient arrows. And that's mainly for what I'm going to be doing when I go for the next Divine Beast. Just to get that out of the way, because it is very annoying. I already have 2 of these. I could get an Ancient Shield if I wanted. Ancient Blade Saw, this thing's very powerful. Ancient Spear, not as powerful, but you know, it's one of the most durable. The most durable legit weapon. Aside from the Hylian Shield, but I can't really count that. And these. The Ancient Element and, Cuirass? I don't know how you say it. But you know, the torso armor. And thankfully I have all the materials I need for it. This one needs ancient screws, and this one needs shafts. Shafts are usually the ones that you have a hard time getting. But anyway, exchange for ancient helm. Exchanging, beep beep. Exchanging, beep beep. Results available, beep. And then finally the torso armor. Until I look up the correct pronunciation for this. But there we go. We have all 3. And once we upgrade them, which I almost want to do, once we upgrade these, we will get a very unique ability that I think will be very handy when you're tackling Hyrule Castle, and I probably will be using it. But anyway, when you put on the Ancient Helm, Link actually takes off that very thing that he uses to to hold his hair back. Look how long his hair is. Hold on, let me get the shield off. Then I'll end this. Actually, no, this'll work. That's how far his hair is. That's how long his hair actually is. I kind of like that because, well, in a way, I don't know, just the way it works with the ancient armors in that, which look very nice, by the way. The way his hair just no longer tied back. Just wow. He also looks very weird. He looks like he's got the top of a shrine for his helmet, somewhat. And then just the singular eye in that. How can you even see through that? But yeah, this is the entire ancient set, pretty much. And I do want to get this upgraded. There's a fairy fountain, like, right here, or I could just go back to, Kotera. And you know what? I'm probably gonna do that. I'm just gonna do this real quick, then I'm gonna end it off. Okay, before I do this, are there any blue peas around? Because I know that blue peas tend to frequent this area, it just makes it so if I see one, get that duplex bow out. I always try to keep at least one just for that. Like I said, I usually like to have a lot of utility-based weapons. Like, I try to have a balance of weapons that I don't mind expending, but I also would rather have utility weapons as well, just so I can use them for, you know, like I said, utility. Hey, Kotera, I haven't seen you in a while. Now, what can I have upgraded? I can have these upgraded with all this stuff. And then I can upgrade these with screws and springs, which I have plenty of. I could also upgrade the snow boots and the sand boots. Snow boots, more so because I will be heading into some pretty snowy areas in the future. And then I can also do this too, but I'm not going to worry about it. So, this is what you need for these. Ancient screws and ancient springs for their level 1s, and for this I need 5 Octorok tentacles and 10 Hightail lizards. I'm gonna skip through this, because you don't need to see the same thing over and over again. Okay, so I also decided to upgrade the soldier stuff too, because why not? Wow. Can upgrade those again. Apparently I can also upgrade this again as well. I was thinking of upgrading that one too, but maybe in the future. But yeah, this one takes octoballoons and swift carrots. And I have plenty of swift carrots. I have one more than what's required. But you know, it'd be nice to have upgraded snow boots, because, you know, I need the extra defense for when I'm running around. Anyway, let's finally get this taken care of. Ancient spring and gear. Which is really good, because I have plenty of those. The shafts, however, are the ones that are harder to get, because those are the ones that you need the most of. So I'm going to skip through that again, and, yeah, I'll just skip through these again one more time. And that's it. And with that, we now have the set bonus for the Ancient Armors. Ancient Proficiency. Not only do you have very good defense against Guardian lasers now, any ancient weapons, which is basically anything that uses light technology, like this thing, which I actually snuck in while I was getting the electric darner, and these, all of them have their power increased. By how much? I don't know. All I know is anything that is either ancient or guardian considered. So stuff like from Guardian Scouts count as well as the stuff you get from Robbie. All that gets a power boost. I think that's all you get from it. I think that's the only thing you get from upgrading that. I also upgraded the sand boots once, the snow boots again, and the soldier stuff again. I'm not gonna bother upgrading the Hylian stuff because I'm just not gonna be using that as well. I just wish they did have a set bonus. The soldiers and Hylian stuff don't have set bonuses, so they're basically pointless to get. And get that just cause. But anyway, I can use this. I can do more damage to guardians. I can do more damage to other enemies. I actually wish that with the proficiency, the durability was kind of increased as well. You know, like say you use these and what the normal durability value is that goes down, it goes down by like half. So you could effectively use this for twice as long. I wish that's a thing that was possible with it. I don't know if it is. Probably isn't, though. Yeah, I definitely don't think it is. I think it's just the increased attack power. But anyway, that's all I'm doing for this video. I wish I could do more, but unfortunately, I am cooking in my own sweat right now. I have to turn off my fan so it doesn't get caught in the recording, and I don't want my recording messed up either. Because, you know, I have to cut out the noise, and that's usually pretty hard to do at times. Anyway, I think that'll do it. So, yeah, I'm going to cut it here. Next time, we are going to take care of the other EX stuff. And by that, I mean I'm going to run around in Master Mode, look around for it, see where I can find it all, and figure out where that Korok mask is, because that's the only... That and the other armors, like the Phantom armors, the Tingle stuff, all that, I don't know where all that is, save for 2 of those. But I want to try and find those. I'm going to do that next time, and then I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Maybe a shrine run or a Korok hunt. It's still up in the air, people. I'm just trying to figure out what to do just until everything dies down with the whole fire situation. Then I'll feel more comfortable going up to Death Mountain. So, until next time, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you wish to follow along this and my other Let's Plays, please consider subscribing. If any concerns come up, I'll let you guys know my Twitter and additional info in the lower left box in the video and down in the description below. This has been Matt the Speedstar, aka the Game Rebel, and I'll see you guys next time when we run through the next part of Breath of the Wild.